Today we will see what is SOC. SOC basically means how much energy left out in a battery, and we will see how to determine a SOC for any batteries. So when you try to charge any battery, voltage starts to increase in this fashion. Let me draw a graph for LFP cells. LFP cell starts from a 2.95 and charge all the way up to 3.65. 2.5 being a 0% SOC, 3.65 being a 100% SOC. So this is going to be voltage. When it reaches a 3.2, SOC going to be 50%. The same way you can say what is a SOC at a different voltages. Let's say at 2.6 it's going to be 10%, and at 2.7 it's going to be 20%. So you will get this value from cell manufacturer itself, or the voltage against a SOC graph will be same. Voltage, let's put SOC, voltage is going to be 2.5 and 3.2 and 3.65. This is going to be 0, this is going to be 50, this is going to be 100. So when you try to charge a battery, you have seen I am starting from a 2.5 and it is going all the way up to 3.65. What will happen if I start from a 2.4? Basically, anything lesser than a 2.5 and anything above the 3.5 is not recommended. This is because when you try to charge a battery above 3.65, it is basically meaning you are overcharging the battery. Let's say 3.65 is a 100%. If you go to 3.4, it is going to be around 110%. The same way, when you try to discharge a battery less than 2.5, it is going to be undercharging the battery, basically over discharging the batteries. So it is not recommended. Another very important thing is you don't necessarily need to charge from a 2.5 and 3.65. The very good practice is either you can start from a 2.95 and 3.61 itself. In this way you are ensuring you are not using a full bandwidth of 2.5 to 3.65. In this way you are ensuring that you are not using the battery at either a discharge region or a overcharging region. You can easily ensure that your batteries are charging at a good window, but in this way you are not utilizing a battery at a full potential. Let's say 3.65 to 2.5 to 3.65 is going to be 100 AH. If you only use a 2.95 to 3.61, you will be using only 80 AH. So this is one of the important concept in batteries. So if your battery is capable of 100 AH and if you are only cycling between 80 AH, it's called a DOD. This is going to be 100% DOD. This is going to be 80% DOD. So DOD is basically how much usable energy you are using from a battery. So in this case we are only using a 80 AH. Let's take another example. You are having a 10 AH battery. You are only using 5 Ah. This is going to be 100% DOD. This is going to be 75% DOD. Basically you are only utilizing 7.5. So in this way you will either start charging from 3.95 to 3.6 only, not all the way up to 3.65. In this way you can ensure that you are not overcharging or over discharging the battery. This is one of the concept you have to remember.